Welcome to the Dobsonian Power Live sessions on Saturday nights outside the 12-inch beast over an equatorial platform to watch the sky, which is not clear, has been with a layer of thin clouds as today, but enough for the power of the Dobsonian, the 12-inch Dobsonian.
Dobsonian power.
Is there a guy here? Is there a guy here on the chat selling Linux systems? Oh, it's Linux Astro. Welcome, Madzif, Antonio Cortez, Jason, RC Dub, John Bailey. I need some water. Stavitosa. Antonio, relax. Antonio. Tell me one thing, Antonio, please. Let me check first the sound. I don't trust yet 100%. Let me check if the sound is fine. Yes, it's fine. Still fine, still fine. Yes, good. Tell me one thing in the chat, Antonio Cortez, please. The push to the plate solve system doesn't work for you. What's the problem? Stellarium can't connect with SharpCap, or he can connect already, but he can't plate solve. One of two. Problem on SharpCap, or problem before that, the connection between Stellarium talking with SharpCap. Tell me in the chat which one of the two is your problem. We have to solve that for you to enjoy. This is wonderful, this free push 2, so we have to solve that. And tell me if you installed Astro Tortilla also. As I said to you by email. Hello, EA, Bartek, Quasar. SharpCat does not okay. So what you are telling me by steps is that the email that I sent to you telling what you had to do to connect Stellarium with SharpCap, it's working, and in SharpCap it's not solving, right? Can you confirm that? Okay, so yes, maybe Jason, maybe. It's Saturday. Let me just help here, Antonio Cortez. Antonio Cortez, it happened to me in the first time, and the solution was very simple. I want you to try this. I will open SharpCap for you to see. Well, I will open anyway because I have the 12-inch Dobsonian outside this wonderful telescope to watch in real time the sky over an equatorial platform, which will track the sky, otherwise it not. And the ZW294 and also the series on the Nexus comma corrector and focal reducer. I speak so loud. I have to train how to speak in a better mood with you. But it's me, you know. I speak like this. Oh my god. I will try to let me check the sound if I speak like this in a lower level near the microphone. Let me see if the sound is much better. The sound is much better like this. I have to grow up. Okay, SharpCap. Connect the 94. I will show you, Antonio Cortez. It's very simple. You have to trial and error, but it's very simple. Let me see if I remember. Hold on. I think it's Okay. Okay. It could be here. With me was here. You go to sharp things the next time you will be outside with a telescope, a camera. You open the shortcut settings at the left and then open the tab plate solving, okay? I have here in star detection noise, hold on, because this is, hold on, here, oops, this is wrong. Okay. I can use it like this. Hold on. This is weird. Okay, something in the with the magnifier. It's not working. There's always something not working. Incredible. This is incredible. The live streams. Okay, it will have to be like this. I can't zoom. Down here, star detection noise threshold. / sigma. I have 200 stars. Try to lower this number. For instance, to 150 and then try. And then to 100 and then try. And then to 50. Okay, this is one of the solutions. But assuming that you have here the star saying tracking, and that's correct, okay? That's the communication with Stellarium, assuming that you have all set. You have also, let me think. What I was going to say to you. The stars. Ah, okay. In Stellarium, what I'm going to do now. Okay. For the plate solve to work, hold on, it's opening. Okay, one is that the stars, because the software may not be finding the number of stars that it needs. And sometimes you have to lower. Try different numbers. Then remember that, for instance, you want to go to Betelgeuse. You click on Betelgeuse and you have to click on Control 1, so this telescope arrow goes there. And then you have to point the telescope outside, point the telescope more or less to Betelgeuse. It doesn't need to be exactly on Betelgeuse. The software has, according to Robin from Sharpcap, 15, I think it's 15 degree of margin. So you can be around Betelgeuse and the software plate solve anyway. So make sure one of these is very important, and then if you already did this well, try the different number of stars, because I remember one time it was with me, it happened with me. So you want Betelgeuse. After supernova, we can't see Betelgeuse anymore without a radio telescope, right? Even if became a black hole and it's near us, with telescope using mirror or lenses, will be invisible. Right? Well, it takes time. It depends when it will take time. Remember that it's so far away. It could happen already, no? And we don't know. I think. This is the distance. I think it's 500 light years. Yes, around 500 light years away. So if it exploded, only 500 light years after we will see it. It's incredible. It's mind-blowing. It's very small, the chances, of course. But who knows? We never know. With the universe, we never know. Hello, Rita, Jaloman, Jason. Oh, you see? NASA says it already exploded, and you can see one guy streaming try to catch it. Okay, we will point to Betelgeuse because either ways I have to focus the telescope to check the focus, so I can do it in Betelgeuse. Yes, it's that. If not connected to Stellarium or mount, you can use the plate solve only option in the tools menu. No, but what he wants is to do what I do. It's to talk with Stellarium to find the objects. Because he has no go-to, like me. I'm outside without go-to. So, greetings, Nunu. Cloudy as usual. Okay, I go outside now. Let me take Stellarium. I will point to Betelgeuse. Let's minimize Stellarium for now. And for now I will do Star Hopping. It's all wet outside. First I will have to take the aluminum. The tail rod was not aligned. But I realign as I did in my video, my last video, not this one today, yesterday, but week ago. Very important for the ones that like the tail rod. This is focused. Just a bit. Let me see. I will use my remote. Remember, we have a layer, a thin layer of clouds. This is focused now. I'm using this to focus the telescope, the autofocuser outside, and this remote, which is a simple infrared that I bought from a company of United Kingdom. This is focused. This is focused. Imagine if it already explode this star. This is Betelgeuse, no? If it's already exploded, what we are watching now is the past. Mind-blowing, eh? Astronomy. Okay. Let me check the chat. If it becomes a black hole, it's also possible that it gets an accretion disk, which will still be visible. Interesting. I won't mind to watch it during my lifetime. Probably after supernova, Betelgeuse will become a black hole or neutron star, I guess. Can become a neutron star. Okay, let's back to Antonio Cortes issue. Do I have to configure the focal length in all the programs? No, don't touch the focal length, it's not needed. I don't have anything in the focal length. Doesn't matter. Oh, Brian, no. One of the two. Should we make a poll? Black hole? We can't confirm. I thought it will be too big to become a neutron star, but I'm not sure, says Jelloman. Hello, Gula Gula. Yes, I also don't know. I'm reading you, but I don't know. I wish I knew. A few days ago, I saw a meteor during daylight. It was so bright and fast. It was fantastic experience. Sure it is. I saw one once only. A huge meteor exploding. The biggest I saw in my life. It was last year. Okay. Okay. Just have here an issue. My... How do we say? Let me see the translation. It's incredible. My drawer My drawer, or a part of it, incredible, just fell on the ground. Look. Can you see my luck during the live streams? It's the sound. When it's not the sound, it's... Now I am without a drawer. Let's come back to Beetlejuice. If it explodes, we are watching. What? The drawer or the Beetlejuice? Yeah. Nice spikes. Yes. And it's zoomed. Be aware that it's zoomed. If I do like this, look at this. Like needles. Like needles. This power of two things. One, and it helps a lot for Neptunians, it's the stairs on the Nexus. Great optics. And of course the power of the Dobsonian.
Dobsonian power.
You are in North Brazil. Rio Grande do Norte. Muito bom. We are always watching past. Well, if you think everything that we watch, it's past. Everything. Because it takes a while to get to our brain. Everything around us. Of course, it's faster than this, Beetlejuice. Even when alive, yes. Yes. It's interesting, at least to be aware of it. We, and I talk me, you, all, are aware of it because we are into astronomy hobby. But most people don't know that. And if you tell them, they call you crazy. A freak geek. They call you a geek. Okay, NASA said, let's listen. Says Nuno. Hubble sees red supergiant star Betelgeuse slowly recovering after blowing its top. I remember something like that. I remember to read something like that. It was the top, part of, I don't remember very well, but I remember that a while ago. They speak about that. I think 1 or 2 years ago. 1 year maybe. Oh, could be. Scientists are monitoring Betelgeuse. It is still alive. Well, at least in our screen it is. It's not exploding yet. Should I I changed the title of the live stream? Betelgeuse exploding. And we are watching it. Okay, the lagoon it's already gone. The lagoon it's... Let me check where is the lagoon now. No, we can watch, I will tell you, and you choose. Lagoon. See, the lagoon, it's here. No lagoon. Now we have, I will tell you. So north, between north and south, all the east coast, it's my best shot. So we have around Ursa Major, we have some good stuff there. As the sky is with a layer of clouds, remember that we will not watch so good as if the sky was clean. So we have to find maybe brighter objects. We have one, for instance, that I remember all the years we watch, and I'm sure you know them. You know it. Let me see the this. It's here. We can try it. I've never tried with the stars on the Nexus. It's the whole nebula. M97. Right now it's a 34, so it's a decent position. The moon, it's not yet. It's rising, but not yet above the horizon. So we have an opportunity. I was thinking to try this. I want to make all of this below, but below this Ursa Major, wonderful galaxies, but it's too early yet. We have also, well, we have the Tiger's Eye galaxy. We can try, I don't know if tonight it's very nice to this one, but we can try to point to Tiger's Eye. Helix galaxy is also beautiful, but this one, let me see the magnitude. 12, it's too much for tonight. Choose Tiger's Eye galaxy, whole, because we want to watch fine. No, this one is not good for tonight, or maybe, but this one is very risky for the 12-inch. I want to try it, but maybe in a better night if we have them. It's the rosette, but the rosette is very difficult with the clouds. Well, by itself it's difficult, it's a hard target for the 12-inch. Because it's, you see, no, it's better not to try. Let me see. Telescope with the next. You see, the problem is that this square, this thin square is the camera. I will zoom it. We will capture like this. So the screen will start to be red, 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 and not very defined because we can't see the of the rosette, which makes it pop. As we are, or we will start seeing random red or pink, reddish. It's more reddish, as far as I remember. Even with the stars on Nexus. So I think this one. Let me see the altitude. 56. Well, it's still on time, but we can do it during this week also if the weather allows, because then at the end of the month we will be capturing the comet. So tell me in the chat, you prefer the Tiger's Eye, the galaxy, or the whole nebula, planetary nebula, to point? While you think, I will read the chat. You choose Tiger's Eye galaxy, it's a beautiful galaxy, or all nebula, planetary nebula. Hello, Ray. You make me... Ray, I saw you in Skywatcher live stream. I saw that you wrote there. But it was later, and then I didn't know if you were there, and that's a very formal chat. It's kind of cold. It's not like here that we are talking a lot, and here it's more... It's not institutional, but they are. And for team, I have the measures team. I asked them the measures of the focuser, the thread of the Virtuoso. I will place here in case you are watching the replay. Hold on. Virtuoso measures focuser. It's 2 millimeters pitch. It's the pitch, and it's 44.8 millimeters. It's a weird thread. Well, this is for Tim that asked me. Virtuoso measures focuser, 2 millimeters pitch, which is large, and 44.8 millimeters, which is rare. I didn't find though anything that fits these measures, any adapter, anything. So it was useless to know that information, but at least we know. You asked me once. This is for Tim, it's not here, but in the chat, yes, I saw a message of you, but I didn't know if you were there or not. I usually don't go to... I don't go to the others' live streams. I feel a bit uncomfortable. First, if they are streaming the same topic as me or astronomy, I feel uncomfortable. It looks like I'm trying to, hey, I'm here, if you want to subscribe. I don't like that. And in this case, it's an institutional live stream, Skywatcher, the company. Actually, it was someone from the company that answered me. I didn't want to... I don't know, it's a different chat. I didn't see a chat like I see here. Everybody speaking with each other. So I wanted to be polite and, Dobsonian power, like like it should be. Whole Nebula. Okay, I think the whole it's better for today. It's more... it's thicker, it's easy to get details. Let's do a star party, a virtual one, whenever you want. As long as it's virtual, I do everything. Physically, I don't do nothing. But virtually, I do everything. We will point after Betelgeuse. You are watching Betelgeuse, nearly close to explode in a supernova, and we want to know if it's going to be a black hole or a neutron star. Thanks for the vids. Think about buying my first telescope, liking the Celestron 10-inch Dob. Do you think the 10-inch is worth over the 8-inch? It's always better the big aperture. If it's only for visual, I recommend always to, if possible, to buy a go-to Dob, because later you will want to take pictures or to do what we do here, which is pretty simple to do, and you don't have tracking, you can't. Remember that. Betelgeuse, I don't know, they said in the chat that it's going to explode, so we are waiting for it. It's a rumor. Yes, it's different. I like to watch, I only watch, yeah. I only watch when something called me the attention, and this one was, I saw in the thumbnail the Virtuoso telescope, and wait, I will watch it. But then nothing special. Well, he had better about the Virtuoso, better live streams before that, where he explained the scene scan application fully. He fully explained it. No, it's different, Ray. Yes, of course, it's different. It's a company, a huge company. They are an institution. No, it's different. A simple comparison. I'm saying here that we are waiting for Betelgeuse to explode. I couldn't say that if I was in a Skywatcher or Celestron. I was running a big company live stream. This is my channel. Although I have Astro Art Finland, I have to be cautious. But they are nice guys. They don't mind. But I have the sponsor. It's separated from me. This is my channel. Always. It's different. I like to watch those once in a while. Of course. Will you do live stream with the comet? Of course. Be prepared and expect that from I think it's a Friday from 20. I will tell you. From Friday 27, the comet will be closest to Earth on 1 to 2. Okay, the night. Well, it's the day 2, but it starts at midnight. So it's day 1 at night. I will be streaming a lot. And all the days before, 27 is Friday, 28 Saturday, 29, 30, 31, and 1 and 2. Probably, if the weather is allows, of course, we are weather dependent. I will be streaming all the nights. I want to see that comet. Remember that is 50,000 years ago, from 50,000 years ago, that anybody see that comet. And we'll probably not see the comet again. I'm talking about, for the ones that don't know, the comet C-2022 E3 ZTF. So it will be for sure, almost 100% sure, according to scientists, one in a life event. The same thing that the Neanderthals and Homo sapiens guys saw 50,000 years ago, we will be experiencing. It will be amazing. It will be like feeling a Neanderthal or something like that. I don't know if you know what I mean, not literally, but like the same sensation, but they were with fear, of course. Let me refocus this, because this, I think it's something. Or is it tracking? Yes, no, it's fine. Sometimes the focus change. So it will be, I will not miss this event. I will be streaming all the nights, and I will be telling you, if the weather allows, if we can see and what we can see in naked eye. If we can see, they don't know yet. It's probably going to be a black hole, Betelgeuse. Yes, a lot, of course. It's a very good company. One of the best ones. A Skywatcher. It was funny. I don't know if you saw, Ray. It was funny because he was saying, when he talked about the Virtuose, he was saying, there is a guy that I don't know why he said that. There is a guy in YouTube that has a channel and does loads of pictures, astrophotography with the Virtuose GTI. But I can't remember the name of the gentleman. And I was in a chat, but I didn't say nothing. I wanted to be polite. I was not going to be, hey, I'm here, hey, subscribe to my channel. No. No, it's an institutional channel. I don't know if you saw that, Ray, but it was funny. The guy is here. He shouldn't remember. He saw the pictures, but he didn't identify the name. Actually, I changed the name of the channel for Dobsonian Power. I don't know. No. You are always interested in more things. Hercules Cluster Live, I think it's not yet in a good position. Later in February. Good night, Fernando. We will see now the all. 500 light years, I think. Let me confirm. Star distance. 642. It's around 500 light years. 600 light years. I was not far away. Actually, in Stellarium it says 500 and then more or less an additional difference of 50 years, light years. So it could be 550 or 450. It's more accurate Stellarium than Wikipedia, I think. Comet. We will be tracking the comet all the nights from 29. No, it's it. 27. 27 Friday. Be here with us. It's not yet. It's below the horizon now. We can see it. We can point it now. And I will not be streaming to watch the comet at 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning, because here now it's 11 p.m. I will not be here all night long. I will be streaming a lot, but in the best part of the comet. It's not closest to the Earth right now. You can, but check in Stellarium if you can see it. Here it's at 37 latitude, it's below the horizon yet. Greetings, Alex! From Brazil, Rio Grande do Sul, Santa Catarina. Loads of Brazilian. Oh, Tiago, I think I have solved my 55mm back focus issue with my Nexus. Já found a new 2-inch focuser clamp. I was using Bader click lock, but it's really tall. Takes up focus. New one is thinner. Yeah, you play with those. This will give me the few extra millimeters needed to obtain focus at 55mm. The thing is, Mazif, I know, and you show that it's not super relevant. It works without the needed back focus, at least with our setups. But it works better if it's at the right position. The spikes and everything, I think it's maybe my perception only. Hello, Mark. Let me just... Little Juice is still there. Just fix my draw that fall during a live stream. You see, it's this. I will try to... Because I have fear that all the desk can... The draw is full of cables and stuff for the... Okay, it's fixed. Now, let's see where is the hole. Oh, Nebula. So it's here. So I have to find. I can see today. I can see these 4 stars perfectly because the moon is not yet there. So we can take the chance. It's only to make a tangent. Okay, I make a tangent. It's perfect. Fine. It's a tangent. Like more or less, I don't know, 20 degrees from this star here. Okay, I will do like this. If I make a tangent to this star with the outer circle of the Telrad, and then almost a tangent here with an imaginary line from this star that I can see, and this one here, the nebula will be more or less there. With the stars on the next, we will get like this. Well, it's huge. Okay. Anyway, I will call the control 1 in case we need it to plate solve. I think we don't need. Here it comes. Control 1 goes there. The telescope in case we need to plate solve. You see, this is very important, Antonio Cortes, to have all of this done. Now let's point to the old nebula.
Start hopping.
This is zoomed. Like this I can see. Let's do the trick here. The mini histogram. It's not here. Should be near. And it's when the plate solve helps. Click on solve. You see, Antonio Cortes, you probably are having too much stars. Too many. It's almost there. Look, we are here. Not bad. The star hopping. I only have to listen to the telescope. See, this is where we are with the plate solving. I pointed the telescope. Now I confirm it's here. Now I just have to do like this. It's almost there. It's like here. But now very, very gently. Yes, there are clouds there. I can't see the nose of the bear of Ursa Major. I can see the two stars, the bright stars, the four bright stars, but not the nose, that triangle. Now let's do first. I forgot to take more darks. I always forget. Let's try 10 seconds. And then region of interest. Or we can leave it like this. Threshold 7. You see, while the clouds don't go away these days, these nights, the 7 is always the average. When we have no clouds at all, it goes to 5, 4, even 3. Now it's 560. Not bad. 6. Okay, we will leave the threshold at maybe 7.5. 7.5 is the threshold to reject frames. Now, histogram, color, bam. See the clouds, the effect of the clouds here is brownish. No, but it's better than the last live stream. Last live stream was harder. Let's move this. It's a beautiful nebula. Let's lower the red. There's also a feature that I want to tell you. For some of you may work fine. I don't feel I need it in my skies. But especially if you have loads of light pollution or something. That SharkCap has. It's recent. It's a recent feature. Now it's better. Let me... Okay. It's better now. Can zoom. There's a feature that he implemented. It's called gradient removal. Here at the right, you find on it's here where the flats and the darks. Pre-processing. This box, pre-processing. It has the darks where it's subtracting. I'm using darks. I always use it. The flats which I don't use. And here where it says planet disk stabilization, no, background subtraction. You have the simple offset, blended offset, and gradient removal. If you use the gradient removal, it will help, as the name says, to remove the gradient. The gradient is this, well, I don't have too much. I have because the vignetting and the clouds in these situations. But some people has like here, like a reddish cloud here, or blue, or something, or green, because of some lights or something. But always check if it's not like light leaks on the focuser, as I explained in a video, because first you gotta fix that to have a black background. Of course, if I was using flats, this circle here, it's light now. You see this soft circle? It's the vignetting. If I was using flats, the flats remove this. The problem I have with the flats that I don't have with the darks, because the darks, I take darks, the last time I took them, and it's very fast to do it. It's just to remember do it. Every season I do it, maybe twice a year. We take the darks and they are saved in the library, the darks library. And I have this automated to pull those darks whatever I choose here in the sequencer to live stack. So it's very simple, we don't have to think in that. With the flats, if we move the camera, actually I have everything clean, I don't have dust around, and to do EAA, short exposures, it's easier to deal with dust. But to astrophotography, with long exposures and many hours of capturing frames, those little dots that sometimes people don't know what they are. Let me see if I can see. Well, I don't have, but if I boost the image, if I can show you. I will boost on purpose. No, I don't have any. It's like a black circle, usually. Now let's put this again where it should be. And the flats solve that. But if we take the camera out and then we place the camera again, if it's to change a filter or something, the dust will move. It will not be in the same position again. And the flats will not work. That's why they say to take the flats for each session. So if I was using flats tonight, before the stream I will add to, instead of the simpler thing that I did, which was to point the telescope, do the star hopping, and that's it. Okay, I played Solve It, but was a minute. I had to take flats, and it's a cumbersome. So to do EAA, we don't need that. And we can get, you see, it's getting beautiful. Let's just adjust here the enhancement, bilateral filter. It works. Yeah. And now to pop, you will see, to pop the central star, see the star here, we will use the unsharp mask. It will, the unsharp mask place a grainy, because of the noise, place a grainy pattern. So sometimes it's better not to use it, but if we wait a bit more, the live stacking, it will clean. Could be a galaxy here and here. Let me check. And we adjust again the histogram to, we readjust. You see the vignetting, we can do some tricks to soften this vignetting more and more. Of course, with flats we don't need those tricks, and the image, you can get all the details, fully details. Like this, we are, it's not cheating, it's managing the histogram, you see, and it tends to get better. And if we crop, you will not notice if the final image I crop. Where's the vignette? It's gone. See, it's not a problem, a real problem for EAA, electronically assisted astronomy. Of course, for astrophotography, they don't like that at all. Let's do like this for you to see better. The whole nebula with a 12-inch Dobsonian telescope, which is, for the ones that just got in, we are watching through this 12-inch Dobsonian telescope, wonderful, a classic one, GSO, over this equatorial platform to track the sky, otherwise this will be gone. It moves. And inside the focuser, a 294 MC color camera, not cooled, it's a simple 294, it's smaller than the Pro version and also cheaper, of course. And the secret tool here, the Stereozone Nexus, which is a focal reducer and coma corrector. What this does, you're wondering maybe some of you, why the Stereozone Nexus? It's so expensive, and it is. Worth the price, but it's expensive. Why this tool, that Stereozone Nexus? Because using the Stereozone Nexus, my 12-inch Dobsonian, which is a native f5, which is a fast telescope, f5, are fast optics, but adding the Stereozone Nexus will transform this 12-inch f5 in a 12-inch f3.75, which is the focal length ratio, which means that this telescope, it's working not at 1500 of focal length, but less. Being faster, what it does is that we are using now 10-second exposures. To get this same result without a Stereozone Nexus, I would need more than 10-second exposures. I don't know exactly how much, but let's see. For instance, 15. Maybe if we... I don't know if exactly if I apply the 3.75 difference for the 5, if that ratio will apply here. But just to have a notion that I would have to have the same result to catch these photons and get them into these pixels here in real time, I will have to use more than 10 seconds. I'm getting a faster telescope with the Stereozone Nexus. I'm capturing more photons in the same time frame, in this case 10 seconds. In each 10 seconds I capture more photons. That's why we call it faster. It's faster. It captures faster the photons. And nowadays faster telescopes are the way to go. It's wonderful, it's wonderful. Plate Solve. Plate Solve is the name that they call to clicking here in the software. You click a button to Plate Solve, a button. Plate Solve. And what the software does, it identifies all these stars here. He knows all the sky, so he identify all these stars, he analyze it and the objects, and doing that he knows where the telescope is pointing to. It's simply that. That's plate solving. He solves the position where the telescope is pointing to at the sky, which is great for a Dobsonian over an equatorial platform. We don't have a go-to. The telescopes that have the go-to, they not only plate solve and track, but also go to that object, go to that object, go to the telescope, go to the whole nebula, this nebula, whole nebula in Ursa Major. You tell the telescope, go to Ursa Major, to the whole nebula. The telescope has to know where it is before go, right? If you say, go to New York, okay, but where am I? To go to New York, I have to know where am I to know the direction. So the telescope does the same. Plate solve first, and then identifying where it is pointed, he knows where the nebula is. Now another interesting thing, I was photobombed by a satellite just now, you see. I don't use, although they have in SharpCap satellite removal, I don't use it. I don't know, I don't like, because one time it has to be very well fine-tuned, because it can take details of the nebula if you do it wrong. So I prefer, by security, not to use it. But I have another trick that helps this to soften frame by frame during this live stacking, which is this. You only have this in the Pro version. It's here. Hold on. It's here below. During the live stack, you have raw frames, view, stack, and then stacking. You will find that the free version, it's default, the stacking. This is the algorithm. The algorithm that this software uses to live stack. Usually, and the free version only has the default, people has this as the default. But if you choose Sigma clipping, this algorithm works in a way, each 10 frames, well, it works in a more complex way to clean, helps to clean not only the noise, some of the noise, but also this kind of patterns. It's not a satellite removal tool that they have that clean all of this. For astrophotography is important, but for live stacking it helps to soften this. As it's not so high, I will save it before I have another satellite in front of the camera. So we have right now 12 minutes only. Look at this. You know what I call this? To have 12 minutes watching a nebula. A beautiful nebula, the old nebula in Ursa Major. 12 minutes with a 12-inch Dobsonian over an equatorial platform. I call this a Dobsonian power.
Dobsonian power.
There's always someone that explains better than me, but I forget to read your answers. Simply this, it's pointed. Star patterns, yes. He knows. We have a feature here, but I don't use a lot, that you can use when you want to know some object. Imagine that here is a galaxy that you don't know and you want to know right away. You have here tools. Deep sky image annotation. You click. I hope this works. You click here, nearby. It worked. And it shows, look, this was really a galaxy here. It shows objects that are here. You see how many objects, but as I'm live stacking, this will move, I think. I don't know if Rob fixed this already. Maybe he fixed it because it's not moving. You see how many classifications? Of course, you have to have the catalogs here. Sometimes could be useful. Many tricks this software has, it's a learning curve, but to do what I do straight away, It's very straightforward. You can... To enter it's not so hard. Then you have time to evolve. That's why I love this software, and it does it all. All. Hi Martin. Aziz Azimuth. Are you talking about Arizona? Hey Tiago, I just purchased the Topaz Denoise, it's great. Yes it is, congratulations. It is, and I will have a link in the descriptions. I have to place a link at the descriptions because it's a super easy, super simple to use software that gives you no work. To clean the noise, it's wonderful. And also, I experimented, it's nothing to do with astrophotography, but with old pictures that we have. Sometimes we have in family pictures or something, or nature pictures. I don't have too much pictures of daylight, but the ones you have that are not very good, you can use it also. I have the 3 of them, but only the denoise, it's important for astrophotography. It's wonderful.
Super shot.
Thank you, Astro Thief. Thank you a lot for your super chat. Very appreciated. I remember that you can not only with super chats, but becoming a member of this channel. Members know things that nobody knows. For instance, yesterday I placed secret things that I don't want by any means that general public know before the dates, and they know in advance, and other stuff that I like to involve the members to participate. It's 99 cents a month. You can cancel anytime, like Netflix, and you can only buy for a month. Okay, I just want to buy a coffee to Tiago, 99 cents. I become a member and then I see. And it's a way to help support the channel. You have also my stores, links at the description, where you can buy, like the one that I have here. Dobsonian Power clothes, for boy, for girl, for kids, and accessories like cups, everything. Thank you to all the people that bought already stuff from this store. It helps also. And giving the like to the videos and etc. So thank you very much. Thank you, Astrotiv. You are very, very kind. You send a super chat and 10 people went away from the from the live stream. I wonder why. Oh, YouTube is so funny. Fernando, good night. Red-eyed loon. How far away it's Beetle? Oh, this is an old Piotr. .9 magnitude. With great question, Jason. With go-to system, Telrad, it's less important, right? In my opinion, Telrad is always important, because I'm aware of many times that people have go-tos and then the go-to fails and they have to know the sky. So 1, to know the sky, and 2, to save you from those situations where the go-to fails or lack of power, for instance. With a Telrad you can adjust better than a finder scope. So a Telrad is a must. Watch my video, the last week video, about the Telrad. It's very nice. It's dedicated to beginners, but also to experienced users. I think it's a very nice video with all very well structured about the Telrad and the importance of the Telrad. So, if you are in doubt to buy a Telrad because it's always a must-have. Actually, this 6-inch GoTo that I have here, it's a telescope that as a GoTo, but I use the finder scope many times. But sometimes I don't want to use the GoTo. I don't want to align. In these live streams, I did it to point to Mars. I don't need the GoTo. I point with the Telrad. In this case, with the finder. The red dot finder, but the Telrad is better. Not for this one. The Telrad is too big for this telescope. But 1/8-inch. Yes, we are watching the whole Nebula through a 12-inch Dobsonian telescope over an equatorial platform. That I erased. Where's my equatorial platform to show? I lost it. There we go. Here. This equatorial platform. By the way, we are streaming from here. This is important. From the south of Europe. Planet Earth. Continent Europe. Country Portugal. Region Algarve. 37 latitude Bortle 5. Let me adjust the histogram. You see the trail, the satellite trail, it's softer. It didn't disappear. You can see it. It's hard to watch this kind of stuff on YouTube through your devices. But it's here. The trail, it's here. It's here. But it's much faint. See? So this Sigma clipping, it's important, although only with the paid version, which I recommend. And also, this even with this weather, with thin clouds, we can take a lot of power from the 12-inch. This is a galaxy. This is a galaxy, and this is a galaxy. This here is a galaxy. This is the power of the 12-inch. So when you ask, is the 8-inch, is the 10-inch better than the 8-inch? Yes. It's the 12-inch better than the 8-inch and the 10-inch? Yes. As long as you can handle it and you have tracking. Very important. I do not know what to do with my 8-inch Dopp collimation. Done at home outside at garden. Must do it again. Not touch anything on way. Secondary mirror not stable. I will do soon a new video about collimation, but let me see. It has to be stable, the secondary. It has to be all very well tighted. The spiders, spider veins, the 4 screws have to be well aligned and tight. This is one thing that may interfere with the stability of the secondary mirror. And then, after checking that very well, see if everything is... Look, the spikes I had before, I don't know if you were here at the beginning of the stream, with the Betelgeuse star, those spikes like needles, which I love. Some people don't like, I don't know why. I love the spikes of the Newtonians, the star spikes. Are there like that, not only because this is collimated, and not only because I'm using a stereozonan nexus, and not only because it's a 12-inch power. It's also because I have the veins, the spider veins, very well aligned. They are not bended. They are aligned, they are vertically well aligned and in the right position. Then the secondary mirror, it has the central bolt, central screw, and then the 3 other ones that counteract the strength. One is pulling and another 3 are pushing. Okay? 2 strengths, one against each other. For that to work, they have the 3 to be well tighted and the central bolt to be well tighted, so that the secondary structure has more strength to be stable. Of course, you only tight well after the alignment, after it has been aligned with a focuser. Okay? And don't have, this is a mistake, a huge mistake that I see a lot. Don't fear to tight very well the secondary mirror screws. That's different of the primary mirror. The primary mirror, the mirror that is at the bottom of the telescope, has those clamps or the locking knobs also. The clamps inside the mirror should not be well tighted. There has to be a space there, otherwise astigmatism in the views. And the locking knobs, it depends on the telescope. For instance, in this Virtuose I can tight very well with gorilla strength and it will not mess with the mirror. But usually maybe in the 18-inch or the 12-inch it affects. My 12-inch, if I tight a lot, I have to tight just enough. If I tight too much, it will force too much the mirror, it will bend, even that it's millimetrically, that we can't notice. We notice then in the views. But the secondary mirror, you can, at least, I don't say in all the telescopes, all telescopes may have a different structure, but the commercial Dobsonians now, the structure, the holder of the secondary mirror is in aluminum. There's nothing pushing against the mirror. The forces that I was talking about are not against the mirror, are against aluminum, metal. So you can use all your strength that it will not mess the secondary mirror. Everything very well tight. The 3 screws of the secondary mirror or knobs and the central knob also. At the same time, very well tighted, and make sure that the spider veins are well tighted and well aligned. If they are not well tighted, check the alignment, because it will mess if you tight. Oh, it's loosened. You tight a lot, but it will push from a side or another. Check that with step by step, nice and steady, and you will not have that lack of balance in the secondary mirror, unless it's some problem in the mirror, which is not likely. Okay, it's unlikely that is a problem in the mirror itself. It should be the structure. So please do that. And Antonio, about the it's beautiful, the whole nebula. Let me see if the stacking is rejecting frames. No, it's green, you see? It's green, it's nice. Antonio, about your problem, then give me the feedback. You are a member, a channel member, and an old one. That problem has to be solved. I will help you. If we have to make a one-to-one call, live stream, private, we do it for me to help you. Don't worry, I got you covered. Members are members. While I can, Tiago, the plate solve tells to Stellarium where telescope are point, that's it? Yes. You have to follow the instructions that I have in a video. That I have how to get a free push to. I have in my channel. $50 people watching. Let's smash that like button. Show the love. That's it. Immunity corrupts. It's all the times that I watch this. Your username, I wondering. Is that, well, it's better not to talk about this. You understand. Who needs a go-to? Of course. It's funny to do. So Marcin, I hope it helps. Soon I will do a video of collimation, another video. And I will address that again in a video. I will try to make a simple and easy video like I was doing for the children, because collimation, explain collimation, it's simple for the ones that already know. And it's simple. It's a bit cumbersome, but it's simple. It's not something out of the world. Much worse is some processes on astrophotography and even on these softwares and things like that. And it's so important. I will address that in a video. It's different to show that instead of talking. Of course. Thank you, Kwaza. Oh, you're making flats. Yes, the time zones. We have people all over the world here. Of course, Rita, thank you. Now we are 39. Jason, apochromatic or Newtonian for astrophotography? Both. I prefer if I had to choose one, Newtonian. Me. Each people is different, but both. If you can have both, yes, yes, I have. Piotr asks, Tiago, have you got a tip what to do when fog gets on my telescope while observations? What I do, first, I use all the tools that I have to delay that situation. One that I used today, and you saw at the beginning of the stream, is the aluminium blanket, thin blanket. And another one is the dew shield that I have. And I also have, because I have the Arizona Nexus, which is large, I have a small heater inside the tube near the focuser, around the focuser. And it's working right now. It's at a low, very low temperature, voltage to have a low temperature, so that that doesn't mess with the image. We don't want heat inside the tube, although it's small, but even small we don't want. So it's very, very small, just enough to warm around the Arizona Nexus and avoid the lens to fog. So those are my tricks. More important tricks to hard situations that people usually from Florida and places with loads of dew are dew eaters. Those are the proper tools to fight the dew. Now, I don't use more than that small dew eater I have. When during the observations, if now I start watching the image with loads of dew and messing with the image, I simply use an air dryer. I go outside, I connect the air dryer here, I go outside and gently blow the area of the secondary mirror and also the camera and the focuser. That will free you from dew for a short period of time. But sometimes it's enough for you to do whatever you want to do. But take note that it will not last long. The dew will come back again and you will have again to blow with the air dryer. So it's a tool that helps, but solve temporarily only. So those are my tips about the dew. And of course I have the tail rod also covered. I invested more on delaying. I have video about that, more than one video about that, with a cap in the secondary, with foam that doesn't mess with the light path, so it will protect from the dew. All those little things will delay. In my situation, as you can see, it's enough. Everything is wet outside. If I put now if I pass the end through the tube, I will get all wet. I can do it for you to see. Actually, I don't know if the platform is over now. Let me see. It's starting to reject. When with a heavy telescope, this starting to reject over an equatorial platform, that means it's get to the end. And probably it got already to the end. I will stop, I will save this, and I will stop the platform. Hold on. Yeah, it's all wet. But I can't show you. I think you can't see. No, you will not see. It's all wet. But the secondary mirror, it's not. I know that because when I place it inside, I will have the fan. The fan is also a very important, very important tool to delay the dew. Especially the primary gets no dew with a fan and cools down fast. Acclimate fast. But when I store now after the stream, I will place the 12-inch inside, and inside it's hot here. At the moment I place the 12-inch and I keep the fan rolling, the mirror, the primary mirror, starts getting all foggy. But with the fan I wait for an hour maybe, or more sometimes. And with the fan, about an hour it's enough. I leave the cap of the telescope and the cap of the tail rod. This also help, this simple foam in the tail rod, because it's the first tool to get foggy. But I use this, I place this here to remember me, because I will leave this about an hour with a fan, and I don't want to go out and forget all the night this with the fan working, and the bugs or something and dust enter in the tube. So I leave the tube open, and then I place here in a visible place the cap of the tube and this, so that I can remember after a while, 1 hour or so, I see the cap and I see, oh, it passed already 1 hour or 2. I point a flashlight. Inside the tube to see if it's without any moisture, and if it's not, I disconnect the fan, I place the cap again, and that's it, and this again. So those are the tricks, and it worked. The secondary, now it's fine. No, but there are more likes. By the way, let me check, because we are streaming to Facebook, to Twitter, and to Twitch. But last time, I don't know why it didn't stream to Twitter. Let me check if it's streaming today. Hold on. By the way, follow me if you use other social networks. Follow me. No, it's not streaming there. Some problem with the connection with Twitter. Yes, it's not streaming. I have to do something and reconnect the next time. Follow me in Instagram, everything. I don't use a lot and I don't have time for social networks. Sometimes I check it and that's it. And sometimes I post different stuff there. But the core business is the YouTube. TikTok also. I have some TikToks. Which I don't like very much TikTok, but I have them. What's that? The Dobsonian power?
Dobsonian power.
Hey Adam. Yeah, it's looking great. Actually it is, and you will see now that we will do a quick post-processing with the Topazi noise. Yeah, it's fine, I like it. I know, because I have a term of comparison with my setup in my Sky with other years. And this year, tonight, we are watching with a new tool, the series on the Nexus. And I wanted so much to know the difference. And today was a good night for that, because it's not a perfect background. It's not transparent, the sky. So we have that obstacle, And it was a challenge to see, will it bring more detail? And yes, I can confirm with the series on the Nexus, every deep sky object gets sharper and brighter and better. It's my experience only. Ah, okay. Are you taking that right now, Adam? Want to share with us? We have now already loads of time of stream. Why they call the owl nebula? For example, the horse head, rosette, monkey face. I can understand why, but today I can't see the owl. And for example, I can see the helmet on Thor helmet, even the Thor. Of course you can see. How can't you see the owl? This is only the head. Remember, this is only the head of the owl. You see the eyes here? And this is the head. It looks like a hole. You will see now even better with cleaning the noise. Because maybe your brain is imagining the whole animal, but it's not, it's only the head. Not even the neck. Well, the neck we can see also. Sharp cap, Hydra. Yes, I will. All the nights from... you can expect and be here from 27 of this month. I will be tracking the comet live with you. Everything that will happen in the sky with the comet, we will see at this hour, more or less, the hour of this live stream. So, remember, if you want to keep track of everything, subscribe to the channel for more, to be on track. Good, Mazif. You know how to do the things. You are already a good guy managing that stuff. Yes, I love Planetary Nebula. I will do more of this. Now that I found that... You know another one that I want, Astrothib, but today I was almost placing them for your choice. But we will be streaming more and more. I will show you one. It's very hard. It's not like this one. But I remember one year that I cocked it and it's beautiful. I remember the name, the Kiss Nebula. It's on Gemini. So it's right on... So in Gemini we have the Eskimo Nebula, the popular one that we saw already in the bad night, but we saw it. And we have here, I don't know if it's this one. This is the Gemini Nebula. Let me see. Kiss Nebula. No, it's not the Kiss Nebula. Could be the Gemini Nebula. The Kiss Nebula is too low yet. Could be this one. Let me see. I don't remember very well. Let me see. Yes. This one is very hard. I can see this one. If you have an inch or larger, you can see perfectly this. Well, not perfectly. You will need dark adaptation and a good night. But this is a wonderful visual target for a Dobsonian that you can't do with some other telescopes. This is like a candy because it has these bursts here. It's a rare kind of nebula. It has a story. When we capture it, we will see the story. And also to do imaging, but it's hard. And the Kiss Nebula, but it's not in Gemini. A Kiss Nebula, I want to... Let me check if it's on bookmarks. For me to remember. Add bookmark. Okay. It's bookmarked. I think it's that one. Yes. And the Kiss Nebula. I love planetary nebula. They are so exotic. It's this one. Let's bookmark this one. We have to see this one also. It's beautiful in a 12-inch. Come on, Stellarium. You see? They call Albino Butterfly Nebula, but also Kiss Nebula. Albino Butterfly Nebula, Burning Ember Nebula, Bat Nebula, Kiss Nebula, Little Lips Nebula. All those names that it has. I call it the Kiss Nebula. It looks like some lips here, giving a kiss. This is hard and very nice to capture with the 12-inch. We will do this Nebula. And I'm anxious to try this with the Stereozone Nexus. Using the region of interest maybe, or zooming, I don't know. We will see. To get that sharpness that with the Barlow we can't. So, I'm with you in that pleasure. Yeah. You're right. You're right. Lucky guy. Do it. Sometimes it works, Brian. Remember that you lose resolution. When you zoom, you will see that you lost the resolution. Good question, Astro Thief. Is Discord something maybe for the future? Would be nice for the community to hang out and share knowledge. That's things that I was going to ask in the channel members tab. A way I thought in Discord for us to connect better. But as we are not so many right now, I delayed that business, that matter. But I will ask that in the community tab of the members, as you talked already. Because actually I can stream to Discord, I think, also. For people that are in Discord. And the main purpose that I thought for Discord was only for us to have another platform that we can talk after the stream. So in the stream you can chat here, but after the stream, because I need to have, I have now in different platforms, I need to have one way to contact and answer your questions, especially the members. I don't know if it will be only for members, because if it's members only, it will allow me to talk about different stuff, more sensitive that I don't want and I don't need to share with anyone in the world. Because remember, members, when I post something in the community tab, a poll for instance, that poll will show to the members, to the subscribers, but not only that, to anywhere in the world that YouTube decide to show and they answer. That's why I don't use those polls to follow things in the channel or to have a sense of the things, because people that vote, there are people that vote that are not connected with us. The polls that matter the most are the polls that I place in the members community tab, because I know that are really people that are engaged with this project, that want the best for us and know what's going on. So the Discord is not out of question for that purpose. You will choose. I will ask that. Linux worth it. I was one of those guys that at the beginning, it's $500 for an eyepiece. $500 for an eyepiece. No. I have, for that I prefer to buy a Televu or something. I bought the 4X. But later, more EAA and more EAA. Now I do much more EAA, especially in the winter, than visual. For instance, tonight, I go outside. Usually during the summer, I finish the live streams, the EAA. I finish the live stream and I place I insert an eyepiece and I be outside for a while watching the sky. But now it's cold outside and it's all wet. The dew, it messes the views. Only if something special. So at the end I end up going for the stairs on the Nexus. Well, actually I had it was when I had a sponsor, so but I was going to buy it anyway. It's true. I was thinking okay, I will throw the money to this tool and it's worth it. Yes, it will work very good. Even with 8-inch. Well, watch my video about it to know if you have to move the mirrors or not. You may have, I don't know. You may have to move the mirrors to have back focus. Otherwise, you use like Madzif used without the 55mm back focus, that it should work. With him, it works. Yes, the brain tricks us. Loads of illusion with our brains. I can relate with that. For the designation, I don't know. I can't identify the Nebula, Mazif. That's why I like to use the informal names. Good morning, Sean. Jones Emerson. Let me see. In Stellarium. Okay. You see, I write Jones and it pops. Instead of PK1 space 164 plus 31.1. You see the mess? You see the mess? Placing all the designation. People, you are not less scientific using informal names than a guy like us simply by using the designation. It's not more scientific guy than you or me. They think they are, but they're not. Of course, if we are doing some projects or in NASA or any other institution, but for Christ's sake, doing EAA here with friends, virtual friends, it's easier. Headphone Nebula. 17. This is a very hard nebula to capture. 17 magnitude. Where is it located? Let me see. Oh, it's above the Ursa Major. I'm not sure if I cocked this already. But 17, it's too hard for a live stream. It's good for a night alone with a good background, lack of transparency. It's a good one. But for live streams, send us the picture. I don't know if you sent it already. Hello, Texas. John Terry from Texas. Bin 2 captures faster, but colors are better with better resolution, as you said, at Bin 1. Oh well, I had to try. Try it. It's always good to try. I tried. I didn't like it. My setup, my skies, didn't like it. The results. That an argument to use the binning is the pixel scale. Okay, I buy that argument. But you can use the focal reducer to manage the pixel scales without losing resolution. Right now, if I cut this with the region of interest, this planetary nebula, and I stack it with the region of interest, I don't lose the resolution. My 294 color camera will work at all its glory. If I bin, instead of doing how I do, it will lose resolution. But try it. For some people and some situations it works very well. Especially with bad seeing that you can't do much. I don't know. I like to use all the power. Oh, it's a truss model. Okay. Okay. It's the freaking Dob. There's several stops, of course. I think for me, because I use telescope use for planning, many informal names are not in their database, but numerical designation is. Okay. I have an account on Telescopius for a long time, but I don't use it. I uploaded there some... I don't have time. That's why. I'm so centered on this, on YouTube, on this project. Look, you know, I translate all my videos. You don't know, many people, at least small channels, don't do that. I translate all my videos for you because of my English, thinking of you. If you don't understand very well what I'm saying, you have the translation. You can see that it's not automated. It's doing by me. I translate for different languages. And I just don't translate the live streams because they are too long. For translating a 3-minute video, which my videos are between 3 minutes and 8, 10 the maximum, I spend a lot of time here correcting the autocorrector, and it's a mess. Jason, Discord is good to join on stream like Star Party or someone wants to show something. Okay, I will think about that. Actually, it catch me in a good mood because I'm doing precisely that. I open accounts in all social networks, the most important, just to have my Dobsonian power there. Then we'll see. I don't have time for that, but so follow me in those well, let's process this. We chat a lot. I love to chat with you and to put you on in front of the screen while we can. Let's open Topaz Denoise. Better saying, let's open this picture, this snapshot on Topaz Denoise. So this was 12 Nexus whole nebula for me to know. And we have this one we can close now. This camera. And this one, no. Let's position this and wait. You see? All equal. Now let's see at the right. Let's open more. Let's see at the right how it works. It's updating. Each time I mess with the zoom, well, it's a shame here this core, the central star is not very sharp. Let's do like this to see, because I will not zoom it. Let's do like this. It's updating. I should have corrected the histogram before saving, but that's okay. It's taking time to update. Almost there. Okay, updated. Yes, it's better. It's better. I don't know if you can see very well, but I can see. It's better. Okay, let's save this. Yes, it's better. I will show you now the result. It's processing and saving. You see the bar here, the progression bar, till the end. It takes more time when I'm live streaming. I think because of all the resources. This is with Stellarium also. That let me close. Every software, it's placing weight on the platform, on the laptop. Okay, it's processing. Let's see how it works. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, the histogram, I fixed this now, but the histogram should be, it was not flawless. The vignetting, a bit of vignetting was shown here, but I can do better with the Photoshop Express. Let's see if we can fix this without any weird things. Well, the exposure will mess everything up. Let me see. Like the contrast, boosting the contrast helps. Okay, let's see what we can do. Highlights. Okay, less. Yeah, it fixed it. You see, even with a free software like Photoshop Express, this is a simple and free, ready to go software. Shadows also help. The whites, a bit less of whites. The blacks, no, the blacks will mess. It messed a bit the color, but we can do anything. That's why astrophotography, it's impressive. We can manipulate everything. That's why I prefer EAA. Look, we can do whatever we want. Then we say it's art. And it is. But it's changing also. See? Changing. Vibrance. Vibrance is bad. Saturation. We will not oversaturate. But saturation will mess. Effects, no. Color, no. Details, sharpen. I don't know if the sharpen. No. Reduce luminance noise. We don't need. For these ones, the luminance noise and color noise, you just need to log in. But it's free. You open an account in Adobe and it's free. And here the colors, the tone. We can manipulate this. Look. More bluish. See? I don't know, I'm not the guy of astrophotography. Shadows. Oh, this mess with the vignetting. Balance. Balance. Left more greenish. Right more bluish. We can choose. I will leave at 0. Be realistic. Now I save it. Let's save and see what happened. So, in the 12-inch, I will place here all Nebula. Manipulation. Where's the all? Oh, I have here one of last year, I think. I think it was last year. This one with the stars on the nexus was with a larger field of view. Well, with a better night, I can see that with a better night we could have more details of the hydrogen, the reddish here around, and more details of the eyes also in a better night. But it's fine. We can see that it's a hole. We can see the galaxies here, one galaxy here, another one here, two tiny galaxies here. It's amazing, the 12-inch. And another one here, right next to the star. This is a galaxy. It's like James Webb, the distant galaxies. So, community pictures. Maybe 2 of them or something to...
Dobsonian power.
Thanks, Ray. Thanks. The goal is to have a good time here also. Yes, for this amount. What was it? 1000 seconds, more or less. It's about 16 minutes or so, 16, between 15 and 20 minutes. Watching live. Where is the moon? Ask Hella Humphreys. Where is the moon? It's out there, Alice. It's out there. Now, let's place this. And it's your time to have a bright moment here also. Let's do the
Community pictures.
So let's do some, because I have lots of them. Let's see who's here. Well, Fred Led, it's here. Let's see Fred Led. Fred Led with a Virtuoso GTI like mine. The moon, oh look. The moon, where's the moon? It's here. The moon. Ella Humphreys. Here is the moon. From Fred Led with a Virtuoso GTI 150p telescope and a ZWO 183 MC color. Actually, this is the telescope. It's like mine. The Virtuoso. 6-inch. $500 this telescope. Does it all. Go to tracking. Everything. The moon. Beautiful. Details with a 6-inch. Huh? And the new tool from Fred Led. Orion Nebula. Much better. Fred, you are doing amazing. Look at those details that you can caught now. That you can catch. Look, all this outer nebula, nebulosity. Very realistic. We watch this through an eyepiece. Okay, we can't see the red. But all of this we can see through an eyepiece, a good eyepiece. Look, you could even catch this. Around here, details of this nebulosity. With a 6-inch and the trapezium almost there, which is very difficult to get in the picture without manipulating. Let's tell the truth. Without manipulating. After. Very nice. Look, these details here. I like it. Let me see your focus. Not bad. We can check in the virtuoso. We can check the focus here. When you see this star should be like this one. It's a bit of almost nothing out of focus. When you see the stars at the edge is a good sign. But look at this one. This one is right. And these ones here. Very nice. Another one. With this one was, hold on, super rare. This one was with the Schmidt-Cassegrain. This one, Schmidt-Cassegrain, SCT. Yeah, that one is good for you, Madzif. You place it in your car for those situations that you will not grab your mount, your huge mounts. You place it in your car. Okay, it's like a bag, a space of a medium bag in the car. Beautiful, they said. Beautiful, very nice. Very nice, Fred. So this was Fred LED. This is not from Fred LED, this is from Hubble. It's my screensaver. And this was mine. Let me see. Fred LED. Who's here? Madzif. Madzif, it's here. I tend to show the people that is here. Look at this impressive with the 8-inch in an equatorial mount. 8-inch Newtonian from Madzif. Bam! And he has two more here. Bang, bang. Larger field. And then zooming. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. I could do a short with this. Very beautiful one. Look at these details. What's the nebula? Madzif? It's a crescent, no? It's a crescent nebula. Yes, you don't need to tell. It's a crescent nebula. The details here of the oxygen are so many details that I was not identifying the C here. Let's see. Madzif, 8-inch astrograph. Those astrographs. If I had to go to astrophotography right now, I would buy an astrograph to do only astrophotography. 8-inch, 10-inch maybe 10-inch. 10-inch like the Madzif has, Photon from TS Optics or an astrograph. They have another one. It's the it's so popular and I don't remember right now. It's another one. Let me see who's here. Tony Cortez. I missed the super chat. Let me check. Oh yes. Thank you for remember me.
Super shot.
Thank you very much, John Terry, for your super sticker. Peer character doing a classic mic drop. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate. I'm sorry I didn't notice it. This chat sometimes jump, I don't know why. Thank you for remember me. You are a great community. Very, very nice. You know, I know that I'm really doing a good job not to have more bunch of viral videos and subscribers. How I know that I'm doing a great job on YouTube, it's reflected by you. You are my mirror. You know the mirror when we can't see things but we look at the mirror and we can. It's the reflection. That says all. That's the Newtonian power here from Mazif. Great colors, yes. It's not a Dobsonian power. It's the Newtonian power. It's a cousin. So let me check where the shot. Thank you for. Let's see who's here. So Matzif, John, Emmanuel, Astronomer, Brian Fowler is here, no? Ray is here. Birdman, Cat Teddy. I forgot one thing, to show you one thing. I have to get used to this. Madzif. The 8-inch is this one. That picture was taken with this 8-inch. Beautiful. So we have Ray. Okay, let's watch Ray that is here. Madzif. Ray. 10-inch Dob. Dedicated to L in the chat. The moon. Very nice moon, Ray. The moon is always the moon. There's nothing more to say. The most watched object in the sky. Madzif adds that it used the Antilia Alp T 5 nm nanometers dual band H alpha 03. So this one was from Ray with a 10-inch Dob. Ray, I want you to surpass those issues to use the 10-inch Dob to EAA, and you will, step by step. Thank you very much for being here. I will be streaming next week. Hopefully, when the weather allows, I will be there for you and with you. Thank you very much and have a great weekend. Bye bye.